Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby.
Yeah, why you mad? I got a bad bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, Joe. And if you think I'm
Hey YouTube, I usually don't talk on my YouTube channel, but I thought today would be interesting to review a game that many have loved, not even just from this year. If you don't know what Fantage is, it is an animated game that was made for kids in 2008 and ended in 2018, unfortunately. So this year they decided to create another version of Fantage called Fantage Single Player. Now, the original was multiplayer, so this is quite different. But today I'm going to be reviewing everywhere on this map just to see what you can click on, what you can do, what you can't do. So it's going to be interesting. So many people have wished that they would actually come back, which I hope they do one day. But for now, this is what the best we can get. So first, I'm going to just go to downtown and review that. And of course, I'm going to be going through the inventory too at the end of the video. So first, we're just going to go this way and go from there. So first, can you go in here? No? Alright, interesting. I guess that's just for decoration, but that's okay. Star Cafe. The one thing I like about this already is that you don't have to, like, keep clicking everywhere like you did in the original, but you can just slide. So this is the Star Cafe. They really did a good job with recreating it, and I'm actually very impressed. Although you do wish that there is animations. Like you used to be able to click on this and it would give you a filled up coffee and you'd quote unquote drink it. But other than that, they did a great job, I think, personally. Next, let's go this way. Lee Shop. This is where you could get clothing, which, if those of you who don't know. So, they used to have a shopping button like up here, or you could click on Michelle, which is the character's name, and be able to shop here. Unfortunately, since this is a single player and they are more likely than not already have clothes in here, they don't do it here. But I think is very greatly designed. Although I do wish that you could actually shop like you did in the original. I really just think that it would be more fun if people were able to shop. Can't really click this anymore because they don't have premium member on it, but that's alright. I think it's cool that they at least mentioned it how it originally was. So let's keep going. Stellar Salon. They did a good job. They literally have the makeup here, which is great. And they have the hair, which is great. Again, I really wish you could shop. But that's okay. They did a great job with the redesigns. I just wish they were animated more. Let's keep going and see if they have the top models, which many people love to play the game. I really wish that you could play the game again, but it wouldn't make sense considering this is a single player. But oops, I accidentally left. But let's see how the VIP lounge, which premium members would know what this looked like. If you were never a member, well, you get to see what it did look like because it looked exactly like this after they remodeled at one point. You can't access the dressing room thing anymore, unfortunately. Bodyguards and VIP items, so there's that. So let's see if they have the mission center. Oh, they really do. So here's this. Oh, you used to never be able to go in here unless you did a certain glitch they used to have. So that's definitely interesting. The one thing I like is that there isn't much lag in here, like it was in the other ones. But this looks amazing. I do like the remodel. Let's go to Uptown. So here's Uptown. We're gonna go from start furniture to the end of it. So furniture. I genuinely happy that they have some sort of animation over here. I think they did a great job with recreating Fantage and being able to give the people that grew up with this game the childhood back. I hope they add more to it as time goes by, but as far as I'm concerned, it's decent. So the next thing is My Mall. My Mall was popular, but some people didn't like it because you had to use gold to buy things or even to get the kiosks. But again, the animations made it more alive, but genuinely, it's a great design. You can't use the elevator anymore, you can't click over here, but I think if you want to do like Fantage YouTube videos, aka like music videos and stuff, this would be perfect. Next is the ID phones. They did decent. I went to this sometimes, but I didn't go here that often, only because I didn't really feel the need to, due to the fact that you could just buy it right off the ID phone yourself. But genuinely, I thought this was a decent shop. You can't go in the pre-membered boutique. Alright. Costumes. I used to go in here quite a bit just to like look at the costumes and kind of giggle at them. I always thought this was cool. I do like the way it's decorated. So, I mean, board shop. Oh, dang it. Board shop. I remember coming here quite a bit to get all the boards and stuff, which I liked these tour shops because they were stars more than anything. At least premium member wise, and eat coins if you really needed them. I like that this one didn't use gold that much, at least from what I can remember. If you are a former player, you might remember it differently. But this was genuinely an interesting shop. Next, Hall of Fame. Hello, Fantagens. If you're enjoying playing Fantasy single player, you're welcome to donate to support development. Our Patreons will have their avatars displayed in the Hall of Fame. Send us a message at Instagram at Fantage Singleplayer, email fantage.singleplayer@protonmail.com to find out more about donations. So if you guys want to donate to this production, go right ahead. Next would be the beach, I believe. Whatever this sends me to. So, let's just do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go from here to that way. So, sunblock, where you get eyes and skin, which, oh, they actually have a shopping thing for it, and interesting. So any of you who have been on this multiple times know that they had many options with eyes, quite a bit more than here, but of course this is a bit less profited. But they did this design greatly, so I'm not mad about it. I like how the character was animated. Let's see. The Palm, I remember coming here and dancing and playing the Dance Fever game. Although they do have quite a mixture of events here. This is literally graduating, which, by the way, congratulations to 2021 for graduating this year. Uh, Next, they don't have the ocean, unfortunately. They literally have a mix of um, holidays here. This is Halloween. So let's go this way. Can't go on the sea breeze anymore. But that was a nice ship. Ooh, here's the lighthouse. I remember you'd be able to do like this code would go over here, and you'd be able to use a ship to go into a different area. Unfortunately, it's not like that anymore. And you used to be able to go over here, uh, over here, and there would be like a little ocean. Let's go inside if the lighthouse lets us. Oh, cool, it lets you in. Let's see if it lets you upstairs. Cause I haven't really played this, so I don't know what to expect. There you go. I remember you used to do a certain thing and it would let you onto over here, but it's not like that anymore, unfortunately. So the next thing we're gonna review, I would say, is the school, which is the critter area, which is way from the original. So I think that's pretty cool that they brought this back for those who played this originally. Before all the changes were made. Can you go in here? No, that's okay. But I think that this was an amazing investment. I think that people who played this before the school even existed would remember this. The forest is right here. Horns were fines, which honestly, I remember going in there to spend my gems and get rare items. Let's see if you can go inside the grotto. You can. Can you play the games? Doesn't look like it. Oh! Ah, you need Flash Player. Very unfortunate. That's okay though. So I guess there's that, and you can't do the ship anymore, unfortunately. Can you go into Lucky Bob's Trading, or no? Okay. So you really had to um make sure over here at least you had some good items to get a bunch of stars. So let's go this way. Castle. I remember coming in here. This is very Halloween themed. Again, very mix of holidays here, but that's okay. I remember getting homes and stuff here, which they don't have them anymore, unfortunately, but that's okay. Another way you'd be able to go home if you wanted to through the castle was through this over here, and it would take you home. So I think this is a very interesting. So the next thing we're going to view is MT Fantage. So this used to be an area where everyone would hang out, especially around Christmas time, because Santa's cottage was here, as you can see, which I didn't, I don't know. This is Christmas and the castle is Halloween, but you know, that's okay. So, can you go in here? No, but if you had this badge right up here, for those of you who don't know, you would be able to come in here and you'd be an agent, as they would call it. And you'd put it like that. So, over here, oh, You used to be able to play a game called Boxy, as you just saw, which unfortunately a lot of it has to do with Flash Player, but that's okay. So, Santa's Cottage, I remember you used to play this, be able to play this. They had really fun games, in my opinion. Of course, again, this is just my opinion. Everybody has different opinions. Some might like this better, some might like the other one better, but that's alright. So, I guess next we're going to see, can we go into Pet Town? No. Can't go into these two. So, Carnival. You used to be able to trade in cards over here for items. And here's the arcade. They used to play games in all the time. And I guess you can actually play these games if you have Adobe Flash Player. So for those of you who want to grow right back into their childhood and you have Adobe Flash Player, you'd be able to play the games that Fantage used to have. So if this doesn't lead to Pet Town, oh, at least the castle. Gotcha. So the next thing, can you go to the island? No. Alright, what can you go to? Can you go to school? Okay. They really did have it as Creature Town. I've never been up here before, so I think it's cool that they let you explore what's up here. This is very like mesmerizing, I would say. So I guess we're gonna go back to downtown and look at the inventory. I'm not sure if I'll be able to view the males, but I guess we're about to find out. So this is the females. So I remember this hair used to be very popular, which many of these were. So I think it's interesting that they already give you an inventory. So here's the shirts. Panda, Peace Out, many different ones. And then the bottoms, red gym shorts, the black and white shorts, the skirt, the pants that you would get from Lee Shop. I've never had this outfit right here. I've had a couple of these when I did have my account, and some of them I didn't, so this is interesting. Some of it's from the older Fantage, and some of it is from the newer before they shut down. So I think this is really interesting. Shoes. This is quite interesting to say the least. I think I had a couple of these. I didn't have all of them. They have more costumes on here than anything, which is pretty interesting, to say the least. So, some of these are from older, some of these are from newer, so I think that's really interesting. I like how this one is animated and you can actually see them do the action. Genie, which I think all this is amazing. Boo, I scared you. Kidding. Santa, Mrs. Claus, okay. So, the hat, crown, 2009 celebrations. Merry Christmas, the bow, 2009 New Year glasses, 2008, and just a bunch of eyewear. I always thought this one was really cool because you could pretend like to do many things with it, so I thought it was pretty cool. From Christmas. Okay, there you go. So, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And then the headphones, beak, the bunny nose, and the vampire teeth. Everybody used to want this. The heart bow. And these two. I never seen this one much. I never really paid attention to the condiments. But I did have a couple of these accessories, which I always thought was pretty cool. I am sad they don't have the animated like wave or anything, because this used to be able to like sprout out some sort of magic. So I always thought that was pretty cool and entertaining to watch. And then here's hamburger, popsicle, candy cane, scarf, and gloves. The next is earrings. They only have 2 earrings, which is fairly interesting. But I didn't really see people wear earrings too much, so. Them little moodlets. Heart. Face sticking out tongue. Camera. I like how some of these are animated. I like how some of them are able to actually move. I think it was pretty cool. Some of these I've never seen in the original, unless they were there and I just never noticed them. But I think this is really cool. So let's check out the boards that they have. So they have the original board that they would give you from the beginning. I remember people wanted these boards so much because they were so rare to have. And some of these are from like the way beginning of Fantage, which I think is pretty cool that they are mixing the two and just aren't keeping it to the 2018 version. I like how they're giving a variety, giving those who grew up with it fully their part, but also giving it to the newer versions. So I think that's pretty nice. Can't go into the favorites anymore, so switch gender. Okay, so this is for the men who played Fantage. Let's see what they have. Of course, I kind of knew what they had, but I kind of didn't. So this is going to be kind of interesting to see what the male side of things were. So I've always liked these type of hairs and these, and I thought they were pretty cool. I've seen quite a bit of men have these as well. Of course, it's more of a starter hair, but that's completely okay. So, I thought this one was cool too. So, shirts. So, why don't you, you guys tell me, what kind of shirts did you like, whether it was on a male or a female? Maybe you preferred an outfit. Maybe you'd prefer them to wear clothing that isn't on here. They have quite a bit of jeans. Some shorts. I think this is interesting. They have a hula skirt, which is pretty cool. The tuxedos. I think the clothes were pretty cool on both men and women. I didn't really have a preference to which one, so honestly, I'm alright with it. The big snowball. So, here's the shoes, aka sneakers. The big teddy bear. I thought it was cute when male and females matched. Let's see what kind of they had for costumes. So this was pretty nice. male version of police officer, vampire, mummy, bush, hat, 2009 hats, crown, which I've seen when people made Fantage series, they use these crowns a lot on both characters. The hat, the devil, ears, 2009 glasses, eye patch, mustache, duck, nose, and vampire teeth, slashes, stashes, the cotton candy, hamburger, scarf. So you never realize how many things were similar between men and women until you look into both things. So I think it's really interesting that they show you both perspectives. Oh, cute bow tie. Coffee mug, gift, and stocking, Santa bag. Okay. And 2 cotton candies. They only have 1 ear accessory, which interesting. Moodlets. Which most of them are pretty similar, so I mean, I think it's interesting. The boards. So let's see what they have from the men. They have pretty much the same. I don't see much of a difference. Except the diamond. Maybe a couple of them are different. But I think it's cool that they can show so much. So I would say the original is better, but of course, this is my opinion. I do like how this one is less glitchy though. I do enjoy how you're able to explore your childhood. So that is all for today. All my socials will be down below, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you when I upload next week. Peace out, YouTube.